What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video your girl decided very randomly to go through my makeup collection. So I had previously been going through my makeup collection before I kind of dropped off the face of the planet, and I already set aside some things that were expired and needed to just go into the trash. I also had set aside a basket of stuff that I wanted to try again to see if I liked it, if I didn't, because I couldn't remember, etc., etc. At this point, it has been months since doing any of this, and I need to just go through this basket purely to see if the products are even still good. And I need to go literally through the rest of my collection. I'm mainly scared about my lip products. I'm very scared about that because there are quite a few products that were smelling a little stank, but I really liked it, so I kept it. I don't know if I can continue to do that. And then my cream products. Those are the two categories that I'm scared about. Oh, and then also, of course, foundations. Those are the categories that I'm most concerned about because those are my liquid categories, literally. And everything else I'm really not going to be pressured about. So this is going to be this video today. I'm going to try and film as much as possible. It's getting late. It's 2:30. We'll see how long we can go filming today on just decluttering. I'm going to aim to declutter all of my foundations for smell. I'm not doing anything for like preference right now. This is all just like a huge declutter, just getting rid of the stuff that is expired and can no longer be used at all. So foundations, all of my lip products, and my cream products. That's what I'm going to do today. I am going to do the like aerial shot. I really enjoy watching those videos when I do them, so hopefully you guys do too. This look will be the look previous of this video, talking about why I was gone, kind of, not really, who knows. And yeah, I need to clear off my desks because it hasn't been used for this type of filming in quite a bit of time. And then we're just gonna get right into it. So I am gonna go ahead and start off with the like previously separated products, and then I'm gonna pull specifically the groups that I previously mentioned. So if in case you're interested, let's get to it. Alright, so don't forget I said that my lens is broken, so it is broken in a close view, so I cannot put too many things in view. But first we're going to start off with all the like liquidy products, eyeshadows, all of that I have in the basket that I just showed y'all. Okay, so these are all of them, and this is tough. If we're being really honest, I have not touched these nor thought about these. If anything, I really loved this one. This is the Stila Yellow Tails, but if I remember correctly, when I put this in here, it was kind of dry. No, it looks smooth. Okay, I definitely am going to go ahead and keep this one. This was one of my favorites, and it's literally a liquid yellow. I love yellow, so I'm going to keep that. I hated this. This was trash. This was okay. Wasn't particularly in love with this. I did actually like this, but I never had a reason to honestly use it. I used the cream matte more than I used this one. This, I think I got this from TJ Maxx, which is why I have it. This is okay. I don't actually remember. So this is actually a Rare Beauty cream cheek product. It smells a little alcohol-y, but not terrible. And I don't actually distinctly remember. I don't think I enjoy this nearly as much as my other cream, and you see, it just like, it just don't do what I really expect. But I'm gonna go ahead and keep this for a little bit longer, and honestly I feel like I've decluttered this thing like 1,000,001 times. Why did I bring this back? Did I bring this back because I was going to use this as a primer? Because that's how I'm using the Samantha Ravindall one. It does still smell, oops, God, now I have highlighter on my nose. It smells a little sunscreeny. Not terrible. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and keep this one too. So these are all literally going in the trash. Let me get that bin. So these were all the products I had previously decided were literally expired, and they were all getting trashed. I just wanted to show you guys on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there as well. We're gonna move this out of the frame. This is a lot. Okay. All right, now I have one random product, which is this baby right here. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I was actually wondering and very confused as to where this went. I am actually going to keep this, and for the only reason, the fact that I literally have one setting spray and it's this over one, and I am pretty down to the bottom, so I don't want to literally throw this away for no reason. Yes, it's something that I should never have bought. I shouldn't have bought it, but I'm going to get my money's worth. And let me just double check that it doesn't smell bad. No, it still smells good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep this. I don't know, I shouldn't have bought it, but you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So much trash. Okay. 3 random products that don't really fit in with this situation are these. I don't actually know why. This can go. I've had this, God, since the first year I got into makeup, so that really needs to go. These 2 I actually don't mind. One is better than the other. I think it's been a while since I've used it, but I want to say the Lottie London is actually better than the Kimchi, but I do enjoy both of them, so I'm gonna actually keep both of them. I don't know why they were even in here in the first place. And then I have some of these. So these are all of the single products that were in that basket. This is supposed to be a cream blush. It is the hardest cream blush I have ever known, and especially like having now gained more knowledge on cream blush, I just don't like it. I'm not giving this to anybody. It's la trash. So that's where it's going. Oh God, ColourPop. What is this? Oh, this is such a beautiful blush, but I don't use it. And it's ColourPop, so it's super cheap. I am going to actually get rid of the actual color. I'm going to keep the compact though, because I find quite a bit of blushes that I really like are in this size, and I could always use the compact. So I am going to keep the compact, get rid of the blush inside. I don't want to think about that right now. This, Odin's Eye. I like it, I do, but this is a very, very subtle blush. Very subtle on my complexion. You pretty much don't really see it. It's not that it's a bad one, but you really just don't. You don't. And I really, if I'm gonna put blush on, I want people to see it. Hi, how are you? I want people to see it, so I'm gonna go ahead and chuck that too. There's no reason to keep all of this stuff. I know I said I was only doing this by smell, but these are powders that I put in here for whatever reason. Oh Jesus, here we go. Freaking Hourglass. Every time I try an Hourglass product in Sephora, it works. It's pigmented, it shows up on my skin, and then I bring it home and it doesn't. Purely because this is not supposed to be a powder declutter, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep these, but I'm so irritated. Oh, I love this. I don't wear it often, but when I do, your girl is shining, 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 shining. So I'm keeping that. I don't know why. Probably because I don't use it often, but I mean, it's Fenty. I'm not getting rid of this. And this, I'm gonna save for a rainy day and decide this later. Like I said, this is not supposed to be a powder declutter. I also had these in that box. Once again, not supposed to be a powder declutter. So I'm just gonna kind of keep these. The only reason I got rid of the other 2 because they were super simple. These I have a little bit more attachment to, if you will, if we're being honest. more so to certain colors, but like I have an attachment, so we're gonna pretend, and we're gonna keep all those. So keeping a couple, and for the sakes of this video, I will use this bin again for housing what I'm keeping. So maybe I shouldn't put the powders in there because this is not supposed to be a powder declutter. If you could only see what my desk looks like outside of the frame. So liquid wise, this is all I'm keeping, getting rid of quite a bit. This is one out of, I believe now, only 2 lip organizers that I have. Let's see. Oh great, all of my makeup remover is a Escapade. I wonder if this brush bath will work on my skin. It says skin loving. Let's go for it. And then use the dry makeup eraser on it. Hey, just found a new purpose for that. Kudos. Oops. Kudos for me. And now I smell interesting. Okay, so these are all lip products that previously I smelled and they were good. I'm literally just gonna go through, smell them all, and if they smell good, good. These I'm really worried about my Give Me Glow. They were smelling some type of way, but I refused to get rid of them because I really like the colors. But the way my life is set up at this point, you know, it is what it is. So let's get to sniffing. Okay, so it appears as though these 4 are bad. This one was like really, really bad. And I had these 2 to compare, and I got all 3 of these during the same time. So this one is super bad. And of course, it's the one that I really like. This is like a brown mid-tone nude on me. It really sucks that this one went bad, but it did. So, you know, it's fine. And then I had these 2 that smelled off compared to the other 3, and I pretty much got these around the same time. Once again, it sucks because these are some of my favorite colors, especially for literally this time of year, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. And then this one is just off, but I think this is the one that's actually broken, and I don't care enough to really deal with that. I will say this one does kind of smell weird too. It's very, very sweet. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. It's fine. It's fine. And then honestly, if you didn't notice, I was like freaking out just a little bit because things were off, and they're still gonna be off because why would it be even? Why? Anyways, it's okay. I'm sure one of these will go off and then I can have an even array of them. I also have a couple in my drawer that I just want to go ahead and take the time to sniff really quickly. That smells fine. I think these were all products that I pulled out for the summer. Ooh, yeah, this has got to go. Holy crud. I think this is my project pan actually. So that one's good, thankfully. And then this one. This is super sweet. I got it during the same time as these. What does it smell like? don't really know. We'll keep it. Okay, so now I gotta reorganize again because now I have 3 of these. Great. All right, so I think these are all of my bullets, other than, like I said, my one project pan and some of my liquid lipsticks. I think the other organizer that I have is mainly lip glosses, so let's get that one out. Okay, so it is, I think, almost low-key a week since I recorded the first half of this video. My camera died and my second battery, I don't know what's going on with it, but it swelled up in the actual case and it just became a whole thing. So what I decided to do was to not lose my momentum. I just kept going through my entire collection. Like I said, I focused on cream products only because those tend to go bad quicker, and I can kind of justify better keeping powder products for, you know, longer periods of time because it's me. So what I'm going to do is show you what I have decluttered. If you know the IKEA kind of setup, this is the medium-sized drawer, and I have decided to get rid of everything that is in this packaging. I did actually end up getting rid of one powder product. I think there might be 1 or 2 more in here randomly. This one, I actually did a video where I created this and it doesn't give off any pigment, so there's no reason for me to keep it in my collection. I'm going to depot it and take it out. Everything else is all liquids except for that paper. And they've all just got to go. Sorry for the weird lighting. The sun is like going in and out, and I'm trying to work with it with my ring light, but it's not really helping. Anyways, so I'm just gonna kind of break it down for you guys just a little bit. So I am going to do it this way. Out of my foundations, which I do have quite a few foundations, I am getting rid of these 3. So mainly because they are some of my oldest, and I was going to try and use them up super quickly if I could. Can you even see? I'm not particularly sure you can see. I really hope. I don't know what's going on. Like, the sun is really just playing games with me at this point. But anyways, I'm getting rid of these 3 foundations. These are some of my oldest in my collection, and they also don't have the right texture anymore, and so that's telling me that it's time for them to go. That said, like I said, I'm getting rid of 3, but I am keeping so there are 9 on display here, and then of course my one that is in my project pan, which I am almost done with. So these are the 9 foundations that I know I'm gonna actually be moving with, regardless of how much time I actually have from now to my move date. I don't actually have a definitive date yet, but I know that these are all going to be moving with me, and these are all foundations I actually get joy from, and this one is actually not open, so it's actually 100% unused. So I'm really happy with this. I get a variety of full coverage to lighter coverages. I get matte coverage to satin to dewy. So I really enjoy this, and I'm very happy with this collection. I will not be picking up any more foundations until I am down to roughly about 5, if not even lower than that. I will not pick up another foundation until I get there. I'm on topic. These are all of my setting sprays that I have left in my collection. This one is down to the wire, so I actually will not be moving with this. I can say that definitively. I will be moving with only these two and maybe one additional that I pick up during the Sephora VIB sale. So I will have 3 setting sprays. This one I am really hoping I can get through quickly somehow, some way, and this one will be kind of a very long time for me to finish it. It's a dewy skin mist. I should have never purchased it, but since I did, I am going to get my money's worth. So those are that. Oh, and in case you didn't get the hint, I am keeping all of them for now. Cream products. There are quite a few cream products that I'm actually getting rid of. I'm going to focus on the cream cheek products right now, and then we can dive into another category. Alright, so cream cheek products. These are all the products that I'm actually getting rid of right now. My ColourPop were actually my very first cream products, going along with actually this Revolution. I pretty much got these all around the same time. These 3 I'm getting rid of because they smell weird. They're starting to smell like crayons, and this one I honestly never really liked. I just kept it because I felt I needed to justify the purchase and get my money's worth, and that's just stupid. This one does not do anything on my complexion. It's honestly pathetic having that. And then this is my Lime Crime Software blush, and it is just too dry. I don't like the texture. I'm not going to use it. There's no reason to keep it and potentially move with it. So all of these are going to be thrown away as well. And in case you care, I'm definitely keeping a lot more cream cheek products that I am getting rid of. To demonstrate, this is my bin of all of my cream cheek products, excluding the ones that are in my current project pan. It's a lot more, and this is including cream blush, cream bronzer, and cream highlighter. I enjoy all aspects of these cream products, and that's why I'm keeping them. I'm not keeping any cream products because I don't enjoy them. This one I actually can get away using it more of as like a primer than as an actual cream highlighter, because I don't particularly enjoy it as a cream highlighter. But everything in here I enjoy. I need to reorganize this actually, but overall keeping these, getting rid of these over here. I'm just going to also show you the other things that I'm keeping that are going to be kind of highlighted in a second. This is actually a sample. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. It's pointless. I know I'm not going to buy this foundation anytime soon. No reason to keep it. Okay. So these are some unique products. So I'm keeping 2 freckle pins. I'm pretty sure the other freckle pin that I had, because I had 3 at one point, is somewhere in my throwaway pile. I like these 2 freckle pins, and so I'm going to go ahead and keep them. And when I want to have freckles on my face, I'm going to use them. I have this eyeshadow base and then another one. I don't have any other eyeshadow bases, and I'm definitely keeping this one. I really enjoy this one. This is one of my favorite bases. It's really nice, sticky. It also gives you a really nice clean base. I really enjoy it, keeping it. This I am keeping not for the use of putting on lashes, but more so for the use of Halloween. This Halloween, it's not gonna work. I'm not doing any type of Halloween makeup, but in the event that I want to put on like rhinestones or something in future years, this is a really good product. So I'm just gonna keep it for now. It's not that big, it's super light, it's not gonna cause a fuss, so I'm gonna keep this. And this is the last of my Stila glitters and glows that I'm keeping. This is the Yellowtails. I reach for this the most, and I still kind of feel like I really want to keep it. It still works. It's still a nice consistency. So I am just going to go ahead and keep this one. And in the event, you know, in 5 years or whatever, not 5 years, in a couple of months, before I leave, if I go through and do another clear out just to make sure I'm only leaving with things that I want and I don't feel as attached to this or the urge to keep it, then I will go ahead and get rid of it. But until then, I am just going to go ahead and keep this. Okay, so now everything else is things that I'm getting rid of. I'm just going to display them really quickly. Like I said, I had a couple of powder products. It just ultimately just ended up making sense for me to get rid of them and when I was going through. So these two, I just don't use them. I don't use them. This one really doesn't show up on me, and this one, it just is not a color that I need compared to other colors that I have in my collection, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And like I said, this one does not work now that I repanned it. I'm gonna take out the physical colors of these and keep the compacts, and this one I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of the whole kit and caboodle. All right, the rest in here pretty much is lips, except for some of these liquid shadows. So let's talk about the liquid shadows very quickly. So previously I told you guys that I was getting rid of a liquid shadow, the match to this one. I'm getting rid of this one too. I do like it. I like it a lot, but the consistency is no longer what it was, and I don't want to mess with putting weird consistency things around my eyes. I really did like this Steal It Glitter and Glow. This is Twig for work. It was a really nice color. It didn't give me too much attention at work, blah blah, but weird consistencies, and I'm over it, so I'm gonna get rid of those. There was something else that was an oddball out that I was gonna talk about. Oh, here. I'm also getting rid of my NYX Jumbo Pencil. I've had this for way too long. I don't even know why I still have it. It's in Black Bean. I finished the white one because I was using that as a base, and I had intended to use this as a base too, but I just don't. And you know, this was like maybe $3, something like that. I can repurchase it if I find that I need this in the future, but I don't want to keep this in my collection. Lip liners. I don't actually remember putting these lip liners in here. How did these get here? I probably did. It's okay. This is from when I originally did my beginning declutter. These are lip liners I apparently am getting rid of for some reason. I don't actually remember. This was a long time ago that I put these in here, so I'm just gonna go with it. Everything else here is, oh, this is another liquid eyeshadow, and these are liquid eyeshadows. Okay, these are all lip products between lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. I think there might be 1 or 2 lip glosses that smell bad. I'm not playing any games. I don't care. They're just gonna go. The MAC lip products I may keep separate. I think I have a little section where I've been hoarding my MAC products so I can back to MAC, and I may give them to my mom. She can do that, and she can get herself a free lipstick. Right now I don't want to add any more lipsticks to my collection. I have quite a bit still, and I want to be able to use them for what they're worth. So let me get these out of the way really quickly, and then I'll show you all of the lip products that I have left. Okay, so this is one of my organizers where I have the few lip glosses. So I only have 3 lip glosses left, and then all of the rest of these are liquid lipsticks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I do have one more lip gloss that's actually in a project pan right now, but I don't use lip gloss very often, and I find that I'm actually really enjoying the bullet versions of lip glosses more. So when these do run out, I will probably not necessarily not repurchase them because they're bad, but just not repurchase them because I prefer a different application method. Although I will say these two are really comfortable. I really do like them. This is my Pat McGrath, and this is a plushie from Lime Crime. I really do enjoy them, but like, am I reaching for them? No. So why are we keeping them? Actually, let's put something on my lips. My lips feel dry right now, so let's go ahead and do that. And this is the Leah collaboration, which I bought this not intending to use it, which is never a good thing. So yeah, that's that. And then my main collection of lip products is right here. So let's do it this way. so you guys can see more of them. As you can see, I still have quite a few MAC lipsticks. I went through a phase where I felt like I had to buy every MAC lipstick known to man that was releasing for whatever reason. I still have my 2 Sugar Pill. I have 1 ColourPop left. I think these are actually MAC. Yeah, these are. I don't know why they're not on my MAC shelf. And this is an ABH that I still have. This is my 1 Lisa Eldridge that I still have. I think I had 1 or 2 others and I just got rid of them. I didn't like the colors. These are my NYX and some others. This one, my Makeup Forever, honestly, I probably should get rid of this, but I just love the color. I reach for it so often in the winter that I just want to give myself one more winter with her, and then I probably will get rid of her. And then some others, I got my Pat McGraths, and then the main liquid lipsticks that I reach for are back here in the back. As you can see, I thoroughly cut down on my Give Me Glow. I used to have at least 12 liquid lipsticks from Give Me Glow. I have cut down to these 3 because these are the last 3. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. I've cut down to just these last 3 because the last 3 that actually don't smell bad. And then I only have 2 out of the trio from the Ofra and Samantha March collaboration. The other one that was my favorite, of course, that one didn't smell good, and I don't want to play with things like that. So yeah, we're doing good. We cut down. There, these are all recent purchases. I really enjoy my Propas. I just hate that they can't fit in any other organizer other than this. Honestly, my Marc Jacobs, it could go. I'm not really pressed over it, but since it still smells good, I'm gonna keep it. And then these are my 2 from Odin's Eye. I do actually like them, and I prefer this formula over their bullets because my bullets, both of them, I actually threw away. I don't think I have any of the bullets left, so yeah. Now, I will be honest, I completely forgot to go through my liners this go around, and let's see. I don't think I need to particularly get rid of any. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. This is a Buxom like lip liner that I've had since the beginning of my makeup journey. It needed to go. Sonia Kashuk. I think I'm gonna keep everything else. Not very many lip liners, but it's enough for me. I also have my Chestnut from MAC, and yeah, some of these colors are very reminiscent of each other, but I actually get quite a bit of use out of these types of colors when I'm going for more nudie shades, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and keep those. So that is good, and of course, in the event that I use them and they don't work, I will just trash them along the way. And then I completely, just looking over there, I realized that I did not look at my liquid eyeliners, so I'm actually going to go ahead and give these 3 to the grave. I've had the Wet n Wilds for I don't even know how long, and this one, it's ready to go. It's time to go. I'm pretty sure my Urban Decay one is probably on their last legs too. I've had these for some time. Oh no, they still, at least this one's still good. Let me try the other one really quickly. Okay, so this one isn't looking too hot. It's not enough. Let me shake it up, give it one more try. Alright, I guess it can last for a little bit more in my collection. Otherwise, I actually get a lot of use out of colored eyeliners, so I'm actually going to go ahead and keep all of these. As you can see, there's one that's still wrapped, so I will keep it wrapped. Actually 2 that are still wrapped. I'm going to let them stay wrapped so I can know that they're new, and potentially if I move and they're still wrapped, then I will just donate them or give them to a friend. So I'm clearly I'm rusty because I realized that I was close to the end of my recording time and I didn't just redo it. Okay, so I just previously showed you guys the small collection that I have of liners. So these are all of my lip liners, excluding my one chestnut that is in my project pan. I enjoy all of these formulas, is why I'm keeping them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if I don't enjoy the formula, i.e. this red, I'm keeping it because the color, that's the big it's for that. So that's that. And then I also went through and just took out the couple of eyeliners that I did not need. I have a lot more eyeliners than I do lip liners, and that's mainly because I use a lot more variety in what I put in my waterline than I do lining my lips. So that is that. And then I was honestly just going to wrap this up because I have now gone through every section of cream or liquid product in my makeup collection, and I will be throwing away everything. I do still need to go through my like giveaway bin, but honestly I'm pretty much just gonna throw all of that stuff out. I've asked the people that are friends close enough that, do you want this, and they don't want it, so I'm not going to just keep it there. Especially, like I said, I'm preparing to move, which means the less crap I move with, the better, not only for me but for the people who are moving me. So it all works out in the end. And yeah, hopefully I can continue to find the time, but also like want to actually put makeup on while I'm here so I can get through, oh my gosh, my neighbor and his dog, so I can get through some of these products that I am on the end of, and I would love to not have to move with them. So that's pretty much it. I will probably be doing another declutter closer to when I actually do plan to move, going through my powder products just to make sure once again that the powder products that I'm moving with are things that I actually find joy with. I don't want to carry something and feel that I have to get my money's worth out of it. No, I've already spent the money, I've already got the enjoyment. So that's what I low-key spent the money for. Whether I keep it in my collection is all about whether I actually enjoy using it and actually am going to use it in the future. So I'm gonna rush off because my neighbor's dog is screaming, and I'm sure you guys have been hearing that for the last 2 minutes of me talking. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.